Hello, everybody. This is Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my new subscribers, welcome and thank you for subscribing. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you will always be notified when I am on. So I am still working on my hot mess dress, my scrap yarn project. So I hope that whomever is joining me in this project are doing it as well. And that is not what I wanted that to be. I want to see green screens. Okay. All right. And to see who comes in to say hello. Hey, Renee, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you up to? I am up to being tired. I did not do what I was supposed to do last night. And of course, I went to sleep late. Oh, you and I both must be low on energy today. I know for certain I am. Then I'll wake up at 9 o'clock at night and want to be up till midnight. That's not a good combination. I'm going to push myself tonight to go to sleep earlier. Let me see. This is some rough looking white. This must be like some old, what is it? Red Heart Super Saver. It doesn't feel very soft. But it's going on here. Let me see. Where am I? I want to make sure my sides, my loose ends stay on the same side. Okay. I sewed the buttons on my little romper on the bottom, but I have to sew them on the top too. Hi, Annette. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you both did a thumbs up when you came in. I still have to do that blindfold challenge. But I probably won't do it today because I'll probably put the blindfold on and fall asleep. No, I don't crochet quick. I always say that. I don't know. I never can gauge how fast I crochet. Yeah, you say that every night. I say it every night too. Go to sleep early, go to sleep early. Thank you, Annette. And it never turns out early. It's always late. And then it just makes me more tired every day from missing those few hours of precious sleep. No, I don't. I can never gauge. if I'm fast or slow. I don't crochet really fast like I see. Like I said, Jeanette and OVW, they're like the fastest crocheters that I've seen. I'm sure that Jonah, he probably crochets fast too. I don't watch his videos because it kind of, I said when he becomes a teen, like in his late teens or something, maybe I'll watch his videos, but I don't watch him. That little voice of his just, no, I don't want, I just can't listen to that little voice. But his mom and dad have brought him a long way into the crochet world. He's had sponsors since he started crocheting, I think. Oh, you think he's the quickest? Yeah, see, I don't even know how I even came across his channel. But I don't I said I'm hoping that he gets some bass in his voice when he gets older. But he's got a book, and he's on. I think all of his videos are sponsored. If they're not, there's probably a few and a far in between that aren't. So I don't ever always say I'm slow. Well, I know I'm slow at crocheting because I look at every single stitch that I make. That's why this blind blindfold whatever challenge is going to be really hard for me to do. One of the ladies that I met when I was in the army, and she was a crocheter. She was a fast crocheter, but the one thing that she taught me was when you do your chains, do it 5 chains each. That way you can keep control of your yarn and keep better track of your counts. So that's one of the things I learned from her. Hi, Helen. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Hope you did a thumbs up when you can. Yep, I see the thumbs up. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, every day I show you a project. That's that's because I should be sleeping instead of crocheting. And then today, I don't know why I was thinking about it, but now it's another project that I started. But I want to crochet a bucket hat. I did that heart bucket hat, but I just want to do a just a granny square bucket hat. Just one, like I do my granny square hat, but I wanted to see if I could just make it into a bucket hat. That way it's all holy and it's airy and it won't be really hot. You just have the little um, brim around it to keep you out of the sun. So that's what's in my mind right now. We'll see if it comes out onto the yarn. Oh, smart tip. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the better tips that. And then when I started doing the graph cans, I watched, and it was a really, really, really old video. But this lady, because what's her name? Shauna from Creative Stitching Diva, the one that does. This looks so weird. These double crochets look really big. But she does that pop, lock, and drop. I think that's what she calls it, whatever it is. And I didn't like doing that because my stitches always looked off. And so I was looking at some other um, graph videos, And one of the ladies, and I do that to this day, she takes, when she changes her color, she makes a long tail and she starts her stitch with the long tail, and then with the main piece of yarn, she finishes it. So that locks in your stitch. And I like that so much better, and it doesn't alter the look of your stitch or anything. So that is one of the things that I learned from her. I like learning new tricks, things that are make me better, make my work look better. And the other one, I think I learned that from Anno, was how to do that. Tie your yarns together and just have a little small knot instead of something big. So that's one of the other things. There's all kinds of tricks people do, but I definitely try to stick with the ones. Wait a minute, did I do it the right way? Oh, I just crocheted over it. Okay, that works too. But I'm still not the Tunisian fan. Still not. I haven't even gone to try to do that Tunisian stitch that Claudette Crochet did. Oh, I did watch Ladybird. What is it? Ladybird Loves Her Bead Challenge. I watched some of the video. I didn't watch all of it. But she's on there with another lady. Now I can't remember her name. Anyway, I can't remember her name. Well, the graph cans, I just started them last year because I saw her on Little John's Yarn channel. So then I started following her. She has a whole Grafcan University on YouTube, not YouTube, on Facebook. And she promotes the PC Stitch, and she wrote out like a little booklet that you can download. She puts it on sale. It's supposed to be $40, but she puts it on sale for $25 every now and again. I got it when it was $25. But it really has not helped me at all because I really don't have time to go between her videos, trying to figure it out, and the program itself. But I keep saying when I have time, um, probably when I take my vacation, that's the only time I'll have. Then I can work on it. When I did this Michael's class through Creative Stitching Diva, no, through Ms. Creative CEOs, too many of them, creatives. But she had some ladies on there that do artwork, digital artwork. And there's a program called Pigment. And so I went and I downloaded it, and you can do a trial for like $1.99 for 7 days. And the whole, I don't know if that's, yeah, I think the yearly one is it a yearly? Anyway, there's a 19.99 one. I think that's for a year. And but see, I don't draw, but the lady says, oh, you can draw even if you don't know how to draw, you can still use that program. So I was thinking about, oh, Ingrid. Okay, thank you, because I couldn't remember her name. Let me see. I have to look for her on Facebook. Yeah, she has two Facebook groups. So she has the it's um Grafcan and the Restless. And then she has, shoot, um, Grafcan and the Restless. And I'm trying to think, is there other one just, but anyway, so the stitching thing, I mean the art thing, she was showing a lot of her work, and she's got all these different artwork that she did, and she said when people use her artwork without her permission and they're making a profit off of using that artwork, she's like, my attorney, I make money off of people using my artwork because they get sued. So then I started thinking about Shauna's stuff, and I'm wondering because she uses a lot of Disney stuff. So then I just started thinking about it. But anyway, none of my beeswax. And so I'm trying to stay on the right side of the law because I don't want to get sued over using anybody's work. And I keep trying to get my daughter to, she's a drawer. I'm not. I don't even understand the language in drawing, but she does. But she's too busy, like I said, with her little boyfriend. Okay, Grafcan University is one, and I think her other one must be. Uh, hmm, See, this is another thing. I have tons of Facebook groups I follow. Is the other one Grafcan and the Restless? Yeah, Grafcans and the Restless. So she has two of them. Grafcans and the Restless, and then the other one is the Grafcan University. And the Grafcan University, she has modules on there that you can like go through to learn how to graph, and you can look at her videos on her YouTube channel. Creative Stitching Diva is her YouTube channel, I think. But now she's gone up in the world because now she has a group of people that have bought membership into whatever she's doing. And she posted a video. She went live one night, and it says for members only. So I clicked on it anyway. And as she's talking, she's like, oh my goodness, I made a mistake and I opened this up to the public and it should have been private. I just listened to it anyway. I said, well, her mistake is my piece of knowledge. So yes, you got to be mindful of how you click on YouTube. That's one of the things. I was going through my videos one day, and I found one of them had been set for private for months and months. I didn't even realize that. Yep, right. Renee, her bad. I meant to ask you your opinion of my color of my. I like that. I like that. That's what I saw when I saw the sleeve. I saw the cuff, and I was like, you did the balloon sleeve. That's like, matter of fact, that's what I did on my other cardigan. I plan to wear that other cardigan in Georgia, and I think I'm going to go over to DSW this weekend and see if they got some boots on sale for my. I'm gonna have to go up a size because my ankle and feet have been going through some changes. But I plan to be cute when I go to this conference. And I think that probably the only crochet thing I'll have because time is running out for me. I haven't even, I thought of doing a different thing again today for my birthday outfit. And like I said, I'll probably end up just buying something purple and being happy. I have too many irons in the fire, and every time I think of something else I want to do, and then that, of course, every time you start a project, that means something else is not getting finished. So tonight I'm going to sew the buttons on my little romper. I'm going to make the booties, so that little set will be finished. And then I must work on one round on my mom's blanket. I must. I want to change it to blue, or should I leave? Oh, no, no, no. I like the red. Why you want to change it to blue? And if anything, change it to, is it like, is it an orange or no? Is that yellow? Because then that'll really pop. Hi, Deborah. How are you today? Thank you for joining joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Yeah, that lighter color, that would make it pop. I don't know if that was a gold or a yellow. I can't remember because I'm bad with colors. But I really, really like that. So if you want, I would suggest that, at least that would be my suggestion. If you were going to change the color, I would change it to one of those brighter colors. I guess that blue in there is a bright blue too, because it's like an aqua color. The red is darker than the other red, yellow. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Hmm. Yeah, but that blue it's a light blue, so it's not like a navy or something like that. So that'll make it pop too. Yeah, because that red is dark, and those colors are more springy. But it's gonna be nice either way. It is nice. I just love those colors. Are you working on anything, Deborah? Hello, VJs. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. I know I'm tired because my voice is dragging. I think on it. I have to go to not Michael's, but I'm going to go to Joann's because let me see. I should look them up and see who has the better price on Clover hooks, but for some reason I cannot find, and I know I must have a size 3 Clover hook, but I don't know where it is. So I've been using these off-brand hooks, which drive me crazy because they don't have that deep enough inline to grab the yarn. That's why I like, and I don't think I have a 3 um, of what's it? Um, Sally. Oh, geez. I'm having a brain fart. Hmm. Susan Bates. Susan Bates. I don't think I have that small of a Susan Bates hook. I know I have some like 3.75s, but I don't think I have a 3. Plus, I don't really want to use a 3 from Susan Bates because they're really tiny, and I like these chunky hooks that Clover has on their hooks. Something I can really grip, and my wrist doesn't hurt from using it. It's those tiny hooks. And unfortunately, when I bought the tulips, they don't have a 3 in them. I think, let me see. Yeah, 3.25 is the smallest one that they have. And I need a 3. Why do I need a 3? I'm working on, because I'm working on that pattern that I showed you of the, is it still in here? Oh yeah, this requires a 3. I just thought about it. Is it in here? I don't think so. No. I'm wondering if I used it. Used the I don't know. I'm thinking I have a 3 clover hook somewhere. Maybe I don't. Oh, you still on the cowl and the shawl? Have to rip out the cowl. Ooh. I rip out stuff all the time. Like that's gonna get ripped out too because it is doing me no good. I'm gonna make dishcloths / washcloths with that yarn because it is it when I felt it initially it felt soft, but then when I did that started doing this romper with it, it just started stiffening up. I was like, what is this? This is not good. So to say the least, it will not be on any baby's body. It's going to become some, what do you call it? Washcloths. That way I don't have to worry about it hurting anybody. Because I'm sure once you wash it, it will be soft. But because that pattern has all of those clusters stitches, cluster is just going to tighten up those are going to be all tight anyway. So I'm trying it now with a softer cotton yarn that I have. I haven't started on that the shell pattern of it yet, but I want to see because if that yarn gets really stiff, then I'm definitely going to go to nylon, not nylon, acrylic, because acrylic is really soft. At least the baby acrylic is really soft. Let's say that. And most of it is 3 weight. Actually, I could probably use, do I have a cake? Yeah. Because this cake is this, except for, oh, it doesn't have any yellow in it. So where's the one that had yellow in it? Anyway, I could use this cake and make a romper. Yep, because it's 3 weight. I can make several rompers. How many yards is this thing? It's huge. Oh yeah, 590 yards. I can make a whole outfit. That thing is, I didn't realize it was quite that big. Yep, I think I will do a romper, but I don't think I'm going to try it. The middle of it is, oh, one of the other things when you buy what do you call cakes, one of the things I learned from Crystal is you want to match up those centers so that as you're doing it, when you go from one cake to the next, it'll still be the same pattern of your yarn. So that was one of the things I always do when I buy a cake. I always look at the centers and see if they all match. And as I always say, I always overbuy if I'm making something because I do not want to come up short. Only downside to this is that I would have to pick a primary color for, well, the hat would probably end up being, yeah, because this is long stripes. So this will, yeah, they're really thick, so they'll be long. Doesn't matter. I need to do something with all this yarn. I'll just do a little romper. I'm in the romper mood. Knock some of those out. Then I can, I've been working on trying to write the pattern for my this hat that I made a long time ago. And I need to write the pattern for that. But the hat that I did for my friend, because a lot of people ask me if I have a pattern for it. I think the reason they ask is because, but no, it's a beanie, but yeah, I did the um, chain stitch as my brim. So I think that's the only difference. And then I put that little bow on the back of it. But I've had a few people ask me for the pattern. I didn't write a pattern for it. I just crocheted and put that little bow on it. And it was so cute. My friend loved it. And she bought it. And that made me happy. Ah, so what else is going on? How's the weather everywhere? We had rain this morning. I pulled out my little I have some avocado seeds that I um that I what's the word I'm looking for? That I rooted. And so I have like 4 of them that are in little containers. So when it started raining again, because it was raining last night when I went to sleep, and then this morning when I got up to work and it started raining again, I put them all out so they all get some nice rain water all on them. Now, mind you, I don't need another avocado tree because I have a huge one. But my friend keeps saying, I don't know, did she ever take one of those avocados? I don't know if she ever took one. I like to see plants grow from a seed. I'm always so fascinated seeing that. An avocado plant, the seed, they grow really fast. They pop out of that shell, that seed, like in 2 weeks, I think. Might be less than that. Oh, your avocado didn't sprout? When I do mine, I initially when I take it out of the I take the seed out, I let the seed dry out so I can take the covering off of it, and then I just put the toothpicks in there. The bottom, like the avocado is the seed is like that, so it's got that flat part, and then it's got the little point to it. So I always make sure that flat part is part that's in the water. And I just put the toothpicks in it and put it in a little container and put the water on it and check it every 2 or 3 days and change out the water if it looks gunky. And then in like probably 2 or 3 weeks, you'll start to see the little things sprout out. I'm always fascinated with that. And because I have the tree itself, if I have, and because I've had some that didn't sprout, and then you see the roots coming. You start to see the roots come too. But I had one that was like didn't want to do anything, so I finally trashed it. I don't know what was wrong with that one. So I'll see how many avocados I get this year. Last year, I think last year I got less than I got the year before. But you have to get them off the tree because the birds start taking over. My tree is really, really tall now. So the ones that are at the very top of the tree, I can't even reach them. Even if I get on a 6-foot ladder with my fruit picker, I can't even reach them. So I said, well, let the birds have them, or the squirrels, or that mean raccoon. One of them takes them off because you see the avocados have eaten all over the yard. I said, they know these avocados better than we do. But the thing is, avocados don't get ripe until you take them off the tree. They don't ripen on the tree. Hi, Angie. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did thumbs up when you came in. Are you working on anything? So I don't know how the, well, I guess they're ripe enough for them, but my mom likes avocados, so I always take them off and wait for them to get ripe enough and take them over because she'll eat a whole avocado. I don't quite like them that way. I'll eat some of them. Oh, you're working on dishcloths. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that yellow yarn that I have. I'm going to make some dishcloths with that. So I have all of the cotton yarn. I have yarn in my garage. I was like, oh, I just have too much. So since I keep saying I have too much, I'm going to whittle it all down. Hello, Diane. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Are you working on anything? I have to count and see how many rows I have on the other one. I didn't even count. Ooh, I am not being a good scrap yarner. I am certainly just rolling with the punches on this one. I didn't count anything. I love avocados. I make avocado. Oh, do you? I've tried that. The taste is so strong. Are you working on dishcloths too? You and Angie are working on dishcloths. Um, I tried to do the chocolate one. Avocado takes over. I don't know if any of you watch The Deadliest Catch, but the Captain Bill, Wild Man Bill. Well, I think that's what they call it. Anyway, he's the one with the pretty hair. Has wears a ponytail. His hair is thinning out now, but of course he's older. But he has a beautiful head of hair. And he made an avocado cheesecake, I think it was. They did he cooked some, I don't even know why he cooked that, cooked on the boat, but they had these, I call them Flintstone steaks. They were huge. But he made that avocado cheesecake. So I tried that, but the avocado taste, I tell you, there is no hiding that taste. I like them. I like them on toast. Slice some of it on toast, but I stay away from the smoothies. I like guac, so that's mostly what I do with it. If I don't eat it on toast or put it on a salad, I make guacamole. And the downside to avocados is that they go bad really fast. Once you take them off the tree, you need to have a purpose for them in a couple of days, what you're going to do with them. Otherwise, they're going to go bad. Guess that's with all fruit. I always wonder because when you go to the grocery stores, they have bins and bins and bins of all these avocados sitting there, and the lifespan is like 2 or 3 days. So I'm like, where do they come from? Let me see. I use a cup of almond milk, half an avocado, cinnamon, honey, and ice. Okay. I'll try it when my avocados. Actually, I don't even remember seeing. I saw the tree bloom. Trying to think, did I even see? Because I'm focusing more on that mango tree right now. My friend always gets mangoes, and she makes mango ice cream. And I still have some in the refrigerator, in the freezer right now from last year. Oh my goodness. Like what? So I will have that. But I just like the mangoes just like they are. I don't need them any other way. But that's good. I don't know. I'm gonna try that smoothie again because they're supposed to be healthy. So I'll try it. And I definitely like almond milk. I don't know if you ever gotten almond milk from Aldi's. I think Aldi's has like the best tasting almond milk. And I hardly ever go over there and get it because I've gotten lazy with shopping. So I'm either using Target's app or Walmart's app and just going over and picking it up, letting somebody put it in the car and picking it up. And now that we're going into the rainy season, it always stops me from doing stuff. I hate going out in the rain. Oh, I just saw on the news, I was like, I feel so bad for the people in Louisiana and was it Kansas? No, Texas. No, Texas. Louisiana and Texas. They had those um, flooding, all that flooding. It's just crazy. This weather's, I keep just crossing my fingers that all this bad weather is not any indication of what our hurricane season is going to be like. Because I'm hoping last year I don't think we had, not on our side. We didn't have any hurricanes hit us. Not that I can recall. But these past few storms, all those tornadoes that they've had in other states, I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping we get by without a bad hurricane season. Just never, you live here and you just always hope you get by without any damage. Because nobody wants, after Hurricane Andrew, most of the major insurance companies stopped writing um, homeowners insurance here. And then trying to remember if any, now it's almost like none of them want to write. I don't think any of the major insurance companies write policies for Florida anymore. I could be wrong because I know for sure I don't have a major insurance policy. My ex-husband and I had, I think, Allstate when we first bought the house. And after, I don't know what hurricane came through, and we didn't even have a claim or anything. They dropped us. I was like, what? So it's just been a scramble. You just get one, and then all of a sudden you get another letter in the mail. They don't want to insure you anymore. Then you got to hunt for another one. So I know what we're going through here. I'm sure the people in Texas and Louisiana are probably going through the same thing. And the other was where they had all those tornadoes because those areas are prone to it. It's like, why do you even have insurance? All they want to do is take your money, but then they don't want to pay out anything. I'm making a dishcloth for Granny D's moss stitch challenge. Oh yeah, I saw that too. I did something using that stitch. Now I can't remember what it was. Probably was a I don't remember what it was. Too long ago. I need to crack open my 500 stitch book and find me some new stitches to do. Make something cute. I did hats last year. All the motifs that I did, I made a hat. No, not all of them. I think because I don't think I made a hectagon hat. I don't know. I don't remember. There's so many stitches and so many challenges going on. Mine is still going on. I wanted that to I don't know. I have to play around with StreamYard because I thought I could get like a ticker tape thing going because that's what I tried to do with that banner, but it's not a ticker tape. Anyway. Oh, Helen, you've been looking in your books too? Yeah. Forgot to look for that book with the I think it's probably up there that has the wedding gown on it. But there are so many stitches to do. You can make up your own too. It can be, call it whatever you want to call it. It's like there's only a few things. You know all the basic stitches of crochet, you can do anything with them. I guess it's the same way with knitting, but I don't knit, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, you have to finish your yellow shawl? Oh my goodness, let me see. Hi Sabrina, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I downloaded the YouTube app so I could chat. Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Oh, I left a link way back at the beginning uh, so that anybody that wanted to come up could come up. I haven't done a shawl in a long time. And that Melrose shawl that I started 2 months ago and probably did 10 rows, I have put it to the side. But I want to finish it. I want to finish a lot of things that I don't finish. So are you working on anything, Sabrina? Got some dishcloths, some shawls. I'm learning to make me some better smoothies, hopefully. Got challenges going on. I was doing a pattern I was going to do some houndstooth shorts. Didn't get very far with that either. I did get pretty far and then I stopped. Because I think when I looked at it, they were off. And houndstooth has to be the right way. And if you mess up somewhere, it's very noticeable. So I think I messed up somewhere, and I looked at it, I was like, I don't know how I did that, but somehow I did. I think I'll just stick with the small houndstooth hat and be happy. I made a few of those using different colors. Working on some hats. Oof, oof. Those virus shawls. They are so over my head. Like I tell everybody, when I saw what's his name, Fiber Spider, and he did I think he went up to like row 11 or something like that. When he finished, I was finished. I was like, forget that. Yeah, we're right there with you, Sabrina. I have way too many. Oh my goodness. We have a meteorologist here, and my friend is always complaining about either her hair or her outfits. She's like, where is her stylist? I have no problem with what the lady wears. I think some days she wears some of the cutest little outfits, and she's if and I've seen her in person. So as they say, why is that one just doing what it wants to do? They say television adds 10 extra pounds. She's a twig on television, so you can imagine what she looks like in real life. They have a event in Coral Gables, Florida called Fork and Cork. I think that's Fork and Cork. And there's a chef that comes on Saturdays, and I watch her show, and I love watching her show. So that was the main reason that I went, because I wanted to see her. And it's Channel 10 News, and that's the news station that I watch. So all of them had different hours that they were going to be there. So the Betty is the meteorologist. She was there, and a lot of the other people were there. And so I took a picture with a group of them, and I was like, I'm the fattest thing in there. All the other ones are just twigs, skinny as a rail, all of them. But I enjoyed that. So hopefully next year I'll be able to go again, because it's a really fun event. I hope they have it next year. So I'm going to be paying attention to her shows. Angie says she likes making Granny Square meets virus shawls. Well, you go on, girl, because nope, that's just way too much for this brain to handle. I stick with I really tried to do that thing, and I was like, I just cannot do this again. It was just too much for me. What's her name? Jeanette. She likes doing them too. It's a good way to use up some yarn, though, that's for sure. I try to stick with I'm a simple crocheter. I'll challenge myself here and there just to see. Like when I did his kaleidoscope shawl, that was a challenge. I watched every last one of those videos to finish that thing. And it was just, and now that I've done it, I would like to do it like in just black and white, because then it's like kind of like bricklaying the way it's done. but it's a lot. I think it had, did he have 6 or 8 videos for it? I forgot how many he had, but I watched every single last one of them to get that thing done. And it was so funny. I just pulled out, I had like the charcoal gray yarn that I had one little ball of it. I threw that in there and some white. What are the other colors? Beige. I think some brown was in it. And I was like, when I saw that one ball of that charcoal gray, I was like, now what if I run out of this? Then I'm going to be stuck. But luckily, it was just enough to make it. And I always notice when I crochet points like on shawls and stuff. I don't know if you all have the issue, but I can never, mine always, I think it always goes to the left. Yeah, I think it always goes to the left. And I'm always pulling on it to try to straighten it out. And I see other people, I'm like, why don't they have that issue? I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I said I'll just have to block it. And I don't like blocking either. And when I did my ponchos, all my points on my ponchos go the wrong direction. They'll never go straight down. They just go the direction they want to go. That's what I've been wanting to work on is another poncho, but haven't done it. Shame on me. Shame on me. I saw a commercial with what's that show? All Rise. And she's like walking in the garage and the people are walking behind her and she has on a poncho. And I saw it, I was like, ooh, I love that poncho. Even though it's not crocheted, but I love the colors of the poncho. And now that I want to do one and I keep saying, are they gonna show that commercial again? I haven't seen that commercial since. Because I don't remember, because I would stop it and take a picture of it so I can remember what the colors are. But it was so pretty. I don't even watch that show. And it's so crazy. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. So I set my DVR to record it. And it's recorded. I don't even watch it, I just delete it. It was on me. The couple of shows, I think I watched 2 of the shows. They were interesting enough, but not enough to hold my interest. I think because I watch too many real crime shows. And I think I get enough judgeship from Judge Judy. I think this is her last season. I I think so. It's like who's gonna be, because there aren't any other judges that I try to watch Judge Maybelline, but I see Judge Mathis still comes on, which shocked me. I caught it one day. I was like, "Whoa, he's gotten old." I'm like, "So have I." And I don't know who any other judge shows. Nope, because they all come on when I'm working, so I don't know what the heck judge shows come on. But I know Judge Judy. Judge Judy Shineland doesn't take any crap. She will set you straight. The only people she's ever shown any compassion for are young kids and people of her age group. She might feel a little sorry for them, but if you in between that, she's gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. Oh, I get such a chuckle out of watching her. Somebody, I don't know where they may have done a story about her, and they showed her when she used to do family court, I was like, I'm sure nobody wanted to go into her courtroom. She probably told them all, get it together, don't come back. I don't want to see your face again. Who knows what she said? But she's a funny, funny lady. But she does not take any crap. Don't come in there with foolishness on her court. I think Judge Maybelline puts up with a little more foolishness than Judge Judy does, because Judge Judy is quick to say, I don't care about your feelings. You need to go to Dr. Phil for that, not me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you don't have the patterns for them? Sabrina, you are in trouble. I do that too. I start stuff and then it's like, oh my goodness, what was I doing with this? I don't know. So I try to, like, if they're still small, like well, it looks like StreamYard is trying to tell me to get off. It keeps going out on me. Guess that's my cue. Go get dinner. I guess I'm going to get off and go get some steps in and make some dinner. But I thank you all for joining me again to hear me ramble. I hope you find your pattern, Sabrina. And Renee, if you change those sleeves, your cuffs, let me see it because it's pretty. It is very pretty. That's a pretty cardigan. You're going to love that. You should get rave reviews from that. All right, everybody. You all have a good rest of your evening. Thank you again for joining me. Be safe and keep crocheting. Bye-bye.